Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina. We have discussed the preparations that the government and the administration have made for Mahakumbh 2025 at Prayagraj. Today we shall discuss the preparations needed for devotees, the precautions that they have to take to avoid any inconvenience, to avoid any unpleasant moments, and to enjoy Kumbh to the fullest. Whenever we go anywhere, the first thing is to decide the dates of the travel. Till now, only one Amrit Snan of Makar Sankranti is over. 4 more big snans are yet to happen. The biggest one is going to happen on 29th of January, that is Mauni Amavasya. And as per the estimates of the government, a huge 100 million people are likely to take the holy dip on that day. There are 3 more big snans that will be happening on 3rd, 12th and 26th of February. As can be anybody's guess, there will be some restrictions on these days when there are so many people. So it is quite possible that you might have to park your vehicle some distance from the ghat, and the walk to the ghat might be a little longer. One might not be able to take dip at a site of his choice and might have to remain content with any place that he is getting in the 12-kilometer temporary ghats that have been made. The devotees might have to even wait for some time for bath because of the movement of akhadas, and also simply because there are so many people. The hotel tariffs and train waiting list both go up during the Amrit Snan days. Still, if someone doesn't mind all this, then the sight on these days is simply divine. The processions of akhadas on Amrit Snan days are infinitely more beautiful than any wedding procession or barat. You will see only music, garlands, sadhus and faith all around. Do plan Snan on these days if you can put that much extra effort and immerse yourself in bhakti. Similarly, weekends. On weekends, the local people from Prayagraj district and from neighboring cities, they are relatively more in number. When the number of devotees is more, then actually it means more splendor, but at the same time it also needs extra care, especially for children and the aged. So please plan your dates very carefully. Once the dates have been finalized, then the actual preparation begins. Since Kumbh might necessitate a little longer walk, so it will be better if you can keep your bag a little light. Wear comfortable shoes or slippers, and heels are absolute no. Those with joint and spine problems have to remain extra careful. They should stop immediately if they feel exhausted. There are a lot of people. Elaborate security arrangements are made to ensure that the instances of misbehavior or theft are minimum. Still, it is better to remain careful about your valuables. Please do not leave your valuables to any stranger when you are going to take a dip in holy water. One thing to be taken care of is the weather. It is peak winter at these days, and Prayagraj is among the coldest cities in the state of UP normally also. So the weather there is actually biting cold. It will become warmer by the end of Kumbh fair, but nighttime chill will remain. Plus the water is very cold. So do not be lax in carrying or wearing woolens, especially during the night time. The government has made 43 temporary hospitals in Mela area, and there are almost 400 doctors that are doing duty there. Still, it will be better if you can carry your own basic medicines like painkillers, like anti-allergics and like medicines for vomiting. One very important thing, probably most important, is to maintain sanctity of the event. Please do not litter. There has been a movement very recently to collect stainless steel plates and cloth bags for Kumbh devotees so that the plastic waste is kept to the minimum. Please help the administration in keeping the sacred event clean and avoid the use of disposables as much as you can. Even more important is to respect the sensitivities of the devotees. Kumbh Mela, as we all know, gets devotees from across the world. People who are coming here are from different sections of Sanatan Dharma. Their way, their method of praying might be different from yours, and it might sometimes be beyond your understanding, particularly in case of sadhus. So if somebody is seen laughing at other person, then the accomplices might get aggressive, and in that situation we cannot blame anybody but ourselves. There are bhandaras, that is free meals all around 24/7 during entire Kumbh period. Food offered in these free bhandaras is very tasty, and it is very hygienically made, very safe. It also offers varieties according to the time of day you land up at these bhandaras. They are a very good example of promoting social harmony. I would make a small suggestion that once you have had your food at bhandara, then please donate some amount to the organizers of the event. Indian culture says that those who are capable of earning their daily bread should either not eat at Bandara or they should donate amount equal to cost of the food after they have had their food. Else your accumulated good deeds get eroded. But this remains a suggestion. One should not feel bound by this. If someone gets lost in the crowd, please do not get panic. The fictitious stories of brothers getting separated for life in Kumbh Mela no longer hold true, at least in Kumbh Mela at Prayagraj. There are big number of lost and found centers, and in addition to these lost and found centers, you will find thousands of policemen to help you. Still, it is better to hold the hands of your kids and avoid leaving the aged people alone. One more aspect to be planned is the time that you need for this event. Please keep one full day for the Kumbh Mela so that you can explore it fully, including Isnan, the boat ride, the food, the lightning in the night time, the migratory birds, and a lot of life and devotion around. It will be better if you can manage it to have one extra day for the city of Prayagraj so that you can have darshan at big temples like Nagvasuki, like Bade Hanumanji, and other temples also. Nobody knows when you will get another chance to visit this place, which is called King of Tirth, King of the pilgrimage sites. At the end of the trip, when you are returning, please doubly check the railway station from where your train will be going, because the government has assigned different railway stations to trains moving in different directions. Stations of some regular trains have also been changed. For example, the Prayagraj Express that you always caught from Prayagraj Junction might have to be caught from Subedarganj station. Once at the station, please doubly check the train and platform before boarding. Prayagraj station, as you might not be aware of, is among the busier railway stations even during normal days. Plus, around 1000 special trains are being run by railways to carry devotees. So it is quite possible that the train that in front of you might not be the train that you are supposed to take. You should not end up running at the last moment to change platform. So please reach on time. One very important thing is to follow all the instructions and restrictions that are being suggested by local administration and police. They are for your safety, and do not fall for rumors. If you hear anything, please verify with the nearest policeman. And with these small but important preparations and precautions, please pack your bags. Ganga Maiya is calling all of us. Har Har Ganga.